Maggie ventured into the foggy woods just behind her grandmother's old house. She had heard the stories whispered among the townsfolk, tales of a spirit that roamed the trees at dusk, searching for something lost. But for Maggie, it was merely a tale, something to thrill her, not frighten. The sun began to dip below the horizon, casting elongated shadows that twisted like fingers reaching for her. She felt a chill run down her spine, yet curiosity kept her moving further into the tangled expanse, her breath swirling in the cool air around her. Each step crunched underfoot as twigs snapped, accompanying her deeper into the haunting woods. The trees stood like sentinels, silent yet watchful, and an unsettling feeling gnawed at her as if they were closing in. A sudden rustle made her heart race, and she turned, expecting to see a deer or a rabbit. Instead, she caught the flicker of pale eyes, peering at her from behind the gnarled roots of an ancient oak. She took a step back. The eyes vanished. She called out, "Is anyone there?" The woods swallowed her voice, leaving only an echo of her fear. Pushing forward, she thought she heard whispers, distant yet tantalizing, drenching the air with an ominous presence. "Come play with us." A voice curled through the fog, slightly sing-song but laced with a menacing undertone. Maggie hesitated, but was drawn to the sound, a bloodless pull threading its way into her senses. She stumbled upon a clearing bathed in an otherworldly light, the ground littered with lost trinkets, rusted keys, cracked porcelain dolls, and strands of hair woven into the earth, each item a testimony of someone who had once passed through these woods and never returned. The eeriness intensified, the crisp air now thick with a suffocating dread. Maggie's instincts screamed at her to leave, but something in the center of the clearing caught her gaze. A weathered mirror, shattered yet glimmering under the spectral gaze of the moon. She approached, entranced, until the whispers echoed louder, compelling her to touch the frame. As her fingers brushed the glass, a cold shiver coursed through her. Suddenly, the surface rippled like water, revealing her own reflection warped and twisted. She saw herself, but not as she was. Her face morphed into that of a gaunt, hollow-eyed specter, with a haunting smile locked in eternal sorrow. Panic surged through her. She yanked her hand away, stumbling back, as the whispers crescendoed into a wail that reverberated in her bones. But it was too late. Shapes began to emerge from the fog, encircling her, their faces not entirely formed, like a fading memory. "Join us," they murmured, their voices layered in desire and despair. In that moment, Maggie realized these souls were not mere echoes of those who had vanished. They were her future, a fate she would share if she stayed. The woods shifted around her, and the path she came on started to close, a wood's embrace. Just as she turned to flee, shadows swept over her, and she felt a chill wrap around her. The last thing she saw before the fog swallowed her was the mirror pulling away from reach, shimmering with a promise of her return, leaving nothing but the rustling leaves in the silence. A tale for another visitor to hear, drawing them closer.